How's it going today, YouTube? This is Gamertag, your host, bringing you another Sofubi figure review. Today we are looking at the Marusan 350 50th Anniversary Blue Clear Sparkle GIGAN 1972 figure. Let's not waste any time, dive right in and look at how wonderful this figure looks under my new lighting technology. Alright, so starting off with the sculpt and the paint apps, or maybe it's the lack of paint apps on this one. This is the clear blue version, as I said, and he is absolutely gorgeous. Just the translucent blue looks really good on this Gigan mold. Just looks good on Gigan in general. And then, of course, Marusan is known for their super glitter-infused sculpts. If you guys have checked out the Marusan 89 Godzilla figure review, you would know Marusan kills it with glitter, and this Gigan is no exception. Beautiful look. The sculpt is perfect. It has a little bit of stylization, but it is pretty damn refined, if I do say so myself. I love this sculpt. I would not mind getting a few more different versions of this Gigan, which, spoiler alert, I kind of already am, sort of, except it's the 451. But he's very nice. The blue absolutely works. The only paint app that is on this figure is the eye and the laser beam, which looks super nice. There's something super aesthetically pleasing about this guy. Again, they could have just left that blue, but I think having that red on there just really brings out some personality. I'm a huge fan of how this figure looks. If you guys are wondering if there's articulation, there actually is. So the head is on a glue seal, so it does not rotate, but the arms rotate up. The legs rotate up and down. Very nice. And the tail, although it doesn't rotate completely, it does kind of rotate. Of course, we want to be careful of the parts that are glued on this figure, so we're not going to be forcing this too much. This isn't supposed to adjust. It almost looks like it was supposed to be glued and maybe the glue just failed on this one, so maybe it isn't supposed to rotate. Definitely don't recommend doing that then. But he does have some articulation if you want to get him into some sassy poses, like this one where his claws are up and he's just kind of roaring and screaming at the sky. Starting off with comparisons, here he is with the GigaBrain 73 in the normal movie color variation colors, and you can see there is quite a bit of difference between these two, their styles, but they both still look really good. I'm a fan of both of these figures. I wouldn't mind having different color variations of either one of these figures, and I wouldn't mind getting even more Sofubi Gigan, because honestly, Gigan just always looks so good. As I said earlier, here's the 89 Marusan 350 Bio Goji. The glitter on him, he is specifically a glitter exclusive. So he's got a little bit more, but it just shows how wonderful these figures look, especially with it being infused into the vinyl. It's just really nice to have these two next to each other, even though they never really met. It just shows the talents of Marusan altogether. And here he is next to the Bandai Movie Monster Series Showa Gigan. As you can see, very tall. This is about a 9.5-inch figure, 10. I think Gigan's a little bit taller. So he definitely compares well with his fellow Gigan brethren. And of course, finally, here he is next to the Sunguts third form Shin Godzilla, which is kind of the mascot of the channel, and his weird little stepbrother, henchman creep. God, he's ugly. And that's going to wrap up the review, everybody. Thank you guys for checking it out. I know it's another Sofubi review in a row, but absolutely want to get videos out for these guys. So maybe if you're interested in joining the Sofubi collectors, you can see just how marvelous these artisan figures are. These are wonderful. I mean, look at the sculpt. The sculpt is damn movie perfect, if you want to bring it down to that. Just not the colors, and even still, I think this figure is definitely going to stand out on your guys' shelf, regardless of what type of figures you like. I recommend picking this up. If you guys want to know a good place to pick this guy up, always check out Mandarake, Bai, and of course, my wonderful friend Jay at Toku Toy Town. always go to his shop. I think he has one still in stock with the whole 50th anniversary Gigan bundle. So that's with the art book and the few small things in the tote bag and the figure. So go check that out. There's many different color variations of this release. So there's many to choose from if you don't necessarily like the blue. The purple's really nice. The red's really nice. There's just a lot of good different colorways with this. And I'm assuming we're probably going to get a few more too. So that is about it. Peace, rock on, stay safe. Remember to go to Facebook, go to the Collect All Monster Collectors group, join the discussion with many other wonderful tokusatsu collectors of all different types of figures and styles and other tokusatsu related items. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Special shout out to my friend Adam at Thirsty Thursday Toys, with Gigan being one of his absolute favorite kaiju. Hopefully you also enjoyed the review, buddy. Sayonara.